watching dbmnTv. This is Monli Serumbai, bringing you the news and events from Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. 4 champions in the World Jeet Kundo Championship brought glory to Meghalaya. Assam crossed limits in Hima Soyong, screams JAC to the DC. East Jantia Police secured 72 kg of marijuana. And EBC organizes campus recruitment for final year students. Another news in detail. 4 young people of Meghalaya received gold medals from the World Jeet Kundo Championship, which concluded on the 12th of March in Sri Lanka. The 4 champions includes Francis R.R. Sothyang, Lorenza Sothyang from Lajkor Tanuman, Ribhalan Marbanyang from Unkunrut Kanjat, and Ilawankman Nongbri from Lao Sotun. The 4 victors returned as champions on the 15th of March, and they were venerated respectfully when they reached Shillong. The Meghalaya Jeet Kundo Association expressed their immense joy over the achievement of the youngsters that brought glory to the state before the whole world. The Joint Action Committee JAC of the people under Hima Soyong from Ribhoi district, with concern on the 15th of March, they went down to meet the Deputy Commissioner of Ribhoi, Arpit Upadhyaya, to address the issue of Assam crossing its limits in Khasi areas by initiating a road construction. On the part of the leaders of JAC, they requested the DC to halt the misconduct propagated by Assam and set up a security force around the limited area for the safety and security of the residents. Speaking with the media persons, Purning Star Shabong, the president of JAC of Soyong, exclaimed that the crossing over of Assam by constructing roads starting from the past few years has reached till Nongwa Mautamur, which is technically under Soyong. The gentleman informed that the DC promised to address the matter and investigate the areas and negotiate with the Assam government.
Hakabang Iwan Ban Kundo yau Deputy Commissioner jong kaneka Ribhoi district bat kajing wan Kundo jongi kelor lah dei hlon nong rimba don kajing kentur put nak liang ka Sarka Assam kajing yai kentur put Sarka Assam support bat kumba kalong mentahi ka Sarka Assam kaya biteng ban cenaya ka surok ang taipo mau temur te kumba kalong mentahi ka surok lajan poi bi hapo senong mau temur kata kadau ka dei ka wara kajing ka bakrau kham tam kinong senong tai ka himana wa mau temur hi brok wei tenang liang jongi mentah kasi ngiwan berkendu Deputy Commissioner bang ngilabu dah kajing tho ba bon pensenge swa ya katai ban pensenge berdor ya katai kajing trei surok nak Sarkar Assam pada kaju ka por ngi kerpat ya Deputy Commissioner bon pha ki bor pulit ban ai kajing yada sitai ki thanang wa mutembur balai ban ai kajing yada kalong ba haba kitai ki parari ki jongi ki basong basa po mau tembur haba kilet ban trei situ ki lum selendet jong senong mau tembur ki don kajing ting kajing seir namar ba kajing wan de bor thombor jong ka Sarkar Assam nak kata kadang kajing wan jongi hang mentah hang ne tak si kalong ba idawa pada ben pesenge ya kata kajing pentrei kita surak ba kaju ka por ban pha ki bor jingyada ban ai kajing percengan dari ban ai ka syok suk syong san hang tai po snong mo tembur kade ka surak ka sedang hinadu sudam arhaja arpuai ngilang dangsian hingil siwan ban pet ya kata jaka satai tigidon ru ki perlong tho kubor ki beng lelang atau sgi te henrei ha to sgi ngilawan ban inspect na lenjongi nilai panparu kajing persa henrei hadu mentarung iba na kaliang Sarka Assam kadang beteng bet hadu mentali lei kala pois don ajen pois don hapo nong ba mo temu hang tai kat kum kajing yo jing tip jongi namar ba kito ki pulit Assam dang sian hi utowar ba kita hang to hajrong jong no snong no mo temur kito ki pulit Assam ki berngam ban penduk itu ban tuar ban prano itu towar te haba ki trei le trei situ sa jaka balong cloud jaka rep jaka riang don kajing ting ma belai ki pulit Assam ngi nak por kumbalong si kiwe tan bordar ki pendik gini ki biri ujongi na takadaw kumpagi i hapo mukro kadon kajing ja kum to na takadaw ki paiba sa tayo mo temuru kiteng yo lesay kita pulit Assam kisa penmsa hono no po le kisa penida ka bor hono no po habidai bagi badisi ne resin benangkong ma balai kajing persa jongi kalong bat ngidawa na keyboard district council marbalai kadai ka benta kajing kmi kendeu siap council dan dai ngi ba kane ka kamsem na po siya kathong ila paru ka karwo sa kajing ujor sa kaliang Sarkar nei kaneru kam i poi sa kathong nakata daw kanay kajing kon mi jongi hapo ne DC hapo DC kalay kasin ka benangkong bangini kendu ndak si jingja Te ande lapa inquiry pat ursa sim bat ki senjam kai ka ba nya mat ha bai dei ba kam. Ba sakwai ru wang ba unsa yakan bat ki bor ba dei page tai po asam bakin yakan bakin selok lang kai ka senjam ka ba kila ban sim na ka benta ban yakan la nei ban pen bai halor nei ka jing e ka ba nak liang jungi ni jor mat si.
The Anti-Narcotic Task Force from East Jante Hills apprehended a vehicle coming from Kachar containing 72 kg of marijuana with Bihar as their destination. The ANTF received an accurate information from a reliable source and prepared for the particular vehicle entering Meghalaya. The vehicle was seized, and when inquired, it is revealed that they had hidden bags of marijuana in the rear of the vehicle. The vehicle consists of 2 occupants, and they were immediately arrested with the vehicle seized for further investigations. A campus recruitment for the final year students was held by the SR Edu Technologies Private Limited, Hyderabad on the 15th of March in Tura, DBC. The recruitment drive started with the orientation by Mr. Janardhan Chidumala, Director Admin of SR Edu Technologies Private Limited, who conducted the interview for the final year students of Arts, Science and Commerce stream. A total of 36 students were selected during the campus recruitment drive and will join a 3-month training in Hyderabad with assured placements post-training. Father Bivan Rodriguez Mukim, principal, encouraged the students to prepare themselves for employment opportunities, adding that the students should contemplate working outside the state for exposure. An army truck bearing the registration number ML05W4721 hit a 2-wheeler handled by MK Marak bearing a registration number ML05Z5069, which was on the way to Shillong Civil Hospital. Excluding the handler, 2 more were seated on it, which includes a mother and a child. Fortunately, no one got hurt in the collision and severe injuries were avoided, although a hustle and tussle arose between the 2 parties, but the trouble was cut short with the intervention of the traffic police to lift the issue under traffic laws.
Sikul, namun dengan sikul, ini apa dia? Turbek, lada ya keneru, turbek yang apa ni tiru turbek, nggak kelung ni kemat kadar, daja ayah kelung pada, mah daja ayah kelung yang mencim responsible ni, gila siapa naik tikcat ni yang cuma dia kelung. Kan konsulat kat mama betul tak belum berapa?
Fix tak kumdo?
Kat mama betul.
बाहर ऊपर से मार के खींच ले गया
Ambreen Emlingdo, Health Minister, on the 15th of March went down to Shillong Civil Hospital to inspect the cancer ward to witness different treatments the hospital has to offer to affected cancer patients. After a thorough inspection, a meeting was held with the hospital staffs, which includes government officers, doctors, nurses, to work on amendments for better cancer facilities to all patients admitted in the hospital. While speaking with the media persons, Ambreen highlighted the prevalence of the disease in Meghalaya and the present generation, which should be retaliated with proper treatments and public awareness on the disease. Whereas Dr. Anisha Maulong, one of the experts in cancer, informed that it was the need of the hour to spread general awareness in order to control the disease. She added that as a doctor specialized in the field, she had organized various awareness programs with the intention to enlighten the general public about the dangers the disease can cause.
The wing of the civil hospital has been a big eye-opener for me personally. I am aware that there were a lot of unanswered questions about when this cancer institute in the civil hospital complex become fully operational. And as you yourself saw that, tremendous efforts put in to ensure that we are reaching out to patients across the board, across gender, across ages and age groups, because it has now been established that cancer is one of the biggest killers in the state of Meghalaya. The team of doctors are well versed with what is needed to get done, and they are well prepared and preparing forward to ensure that we upscale the facility of this Cancer Institute as well. Because of the jargon that will probably be a big hurdle for me to explain properly, I think we should give them an opportunity to explain this facility to the people of Shillong and the state of Meghalaya more efficiently. I think they've done a very good job, and the government has also come up with a mission, a cancer mission. Now, the very fact that we call it a mission is because we have to combat cancer as a disease on a war footing if we want to address this big problem that the state now is faced with. I would request Dr. Anisha and Dr. Lakshmi to brief the press as to what exactly. See, that is why mission mode would mean let us focus our attention on this one important cause of concern. And once we have focused our attention on this, then we go ahead with all of these screening camps, making sure that the awareness goes, as the doctors correctly said. We need to ensure that the sensitization starts at a very young age. The young people particularly will all be sensitized on this matter. And right now, the beauty of the cancer treatment in this Cancer Institute here at the Civil Hospital is that it has become a cashless treatment, which means coverage of the MHIS is almost 100%, barring a few cases where there have been cases of non-registry of Aadhaar. So now we realize that registration of Aadhaar has become a very, very important thing to do. Citizens of the state of Meghalaya should leave behind all fears about Aadhaar, because these facilities will be made available at your disposal only if you have an Aadhaar registry. So I think that this is very important, that we must find ways and means to dispel all myths related to the registration of Aadhaar.
Met several times when the cancer wing was under construction, the repair work was going on, and it was every time under process. So right now the cancer wing is ready with the indoor facility, the daycare facility, and the indoor facility we have 90 beds, and we're catering to all the cancer patients, which includes chemotherapy, radiotherapy, palliative care services, screening services. The radiotherapy setup will be coming very soon, which the tendering is not in our hand, it is being done by Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai. And we're getting a linear accelerator, single energy linear accelerator, and a city simulator. Presently the radiotherapy is being done from the old civil hospital building with the telecobalt machine that has been serving the state since 2006. So, and in addition, we are also, we are not only talking about treatment, we are also talking about preventing cancer and early detection of cancer in the state, because we need to reduce the cancer burden, as we all know that the country stands first in tobacco related cancer, and we stand second in males and 11th in females in all cancers in the country. That is our ranking, and we should not be proud of the ranking of our country in cancer, because it is high time that we wake up. The Northeast is the cancer capital of the country, and our state is also coming very high in this ranking. And as we know that tobacco use is very rampant in our state, and where we have to encourage, go from the people who have never used it to the school children. That is where we're going to target now, because people who have already consumed, I know it's not easy, when you have a habit, it's not easy to really give up a habit, but then we should target our youths who have not started, and they should know the ill effects of tobacco. And whatever campaigns or whatever mission that we're going to take up now, we do not expect to see the result immediately. But I hope in the next 10 to 15 years, we will have a Meghalaya with a lesser burden of cancer. Have manpower, but we do have a shortage of radiation safety officer because we do not have any local qualified personnel who has gone for this course. So right now we have to take people from outside. For this post, radiation safety officer is a person who looks after the radiation machine and all the quality assurance related to the machine. So till we have our own person, the youths now who would be going for training, I hope through this program also, people would know. You just need an MSc in physics and then you go for a 1-year training for radiation physics and you're eligible for this post. We already have a tie-up between Civil Hospital Shillong, the government of Meghalaya as such, and NIGRIMS for cancer care. It was started with the FCC project, which is going to take place now, where we're going to, the NIGRIMS hospital will also assist us in right from the treatment to the diagnosis. Like our pathology lab is not so well equipped. We might not have many facilities. We will be sending our patients to NIGRIMS and it will be done cashless through the MHIS. Also treatment-wise, since we do not have a surgical oncologist, we are having a partnership where we can send our patients to NIGRIMS for the surgery and patients come back to Civil Hospital. We're getting the linear accelerator. The building, everything from the government side is done, but then the funds, as you know, is being sponsored by the Department of Atomic Energy. And when the MOU was signed, at that time, the Department of Atomic Energy has given the entrusted Tata to do the tendering for the machine. So we cannot, we have no say in the procurement of the machine. But of course, we hope that tendering is already done because they are not only tendering for Civil Hospital, they are also tendering for several other centers. So if there are hiccups in any centers, then obviously ours also get affected. But hopefully this is the final tender and I hope it is done within the next 4-5 months. But it is beyond our control because it is not being done by the state government. The new cases, average new cases per year, we register around 1,000 plus new cases, and per day our OPD attendance, both new and old, is roughly averages to 50 to 60 patients per day.
Could you tell me this alarming?
It is.
So what is the way out?
Sure. That's what she just said. Doctor just said that we now have to inculcate this ability to not just react after cancer has been detected. They've just started a new program where it has been recently launched only for the East Khasi Hills region, where the largest number of detections have been found. So this free testing, screening program has taken off, and over 2,000 people have already been screened in about 200 camps. They will upscale these screening camps as well and extend these screening facilities even to other parts of the state. But because the East Khasi Hills region has registered the highest numbers of registered cancer patients, this project takes off from East Khasi Hills. Now how does this work? They're going to be screening for multiple under multiple parameters for detection of cancer, so that you have early detection, early treatment, and overcome cancer right from a very early stage. Because most of the patients that are actually now under the facilities available here in the cancer wing in Civil Hospital have come at a very late stage, making their treatments very, very difficult and cumbersome.
On the 15th of March, observing the World Consumers' Right Day, the supply branch of SDO Civil Office Dadingre organized a celebration with the theme Empowering Consumers Through Clean Energy Transitions, which was held in Kalsingre Community Hall with Abhishek Gowda, MJ, SDO of Dadingre Civil Division, as the chief guest. Speaking on the occasion, the sub-divisional officer enlightened on the essence of the day and urged the people to be aware of their rights as consumers as available under the National Food Security Act NFSA 2013 and assert their rights and fight for justice whenever the situation demands. Earlier on the same day, Naseng di Marak Superintendent Supply Dadangre Civil Division emphasized on the various rights for the consumers. He also provided details on the various responsibilities of the consumers. Among others present in the occasion included Dr. Rikrak and Marak, Assistant Commissioner, Jagjib R. Marak, Sub-Inspector of Supply, Dadangre Civil Division and Nokma of Kalsingre. Due to unsettled work with other government departments, the repair of roads all over Meghalaya will take time, informed C. Karmudai, Executive Engineer PWD, to the leaders of the Nyautrep Youth Council on the 15th of March when they had set off to inquire on the issue. Leaders of HYC tracked the battered roads in Meghalaya caused due to the installation of pipes and telephone lines, which extensively continued throughout the whole month. Karmudai informed that the matter will be looked into as soon as the work is settled with other departments. It is evident that Meghalaya roads are built with too many speed breakers with no proper white lines and zebra crossings as part of road safety, which eventually leads to the public inconvenience.
Mentah Jeet dengan dia ski ngilayok ban-ban itu yau asset engineer juga Central Division pilih hakbang bila aja keren ditikam tiba la bikin mau haki Senin berdodap hau na Desember ngila ya keren brand nombor ke Desember hilai ya ke jingkawan ke jongi limbah tu ke spot inspection rekat bagi officer nak liang jong ka PHE bat kunjuk nak pindi lewan lah bak dia ban le ino it ke surak long round road mola de ngina mak banlan ba ke surak hau na Desember kelas tang bat ka kam kala ya syai te idon I portion iba tang kendiat le si lada ngambak latang po arspa meter ye iba nado po lat school hado te po main petrol pump idon ijin sa pending lane ya keba naliang jong katran piludi kam shumlalan pendan te mentah keski ngilewan badi kren ya o asset engineer hang le jong ka piludi bat habang le kren bat ni suhu ba kedi ka kam ka sateng de namar ba ia takut bat kui park department di habalai takut kumta kala penlong bau ku kontraktor pun haban no shi tempor di ngila persang ban kedua ni ski belada pemerintah nomor ba ka jingdon jangka election insyaallah ban kedua te mentang ski ngiwan ban kedua ban budin bala kelum no dei ban complete no ya kenika project ya ka bala sedang nado nanti na po kaying mane jong ka bang presiden mauro daftar ni long road do mau support dia bayi ni keren mentanga Jeet ni sungmen banaliang jong lu officer ula ai teka cuman lang ia ke ba dak lum no la syam tiau pendap no ia kenika portion ke barang sateng mendala kumba aspa meter ting layuk ban keren ngi bentang bat ka bentang ke ba ngi kwa ban ye keren lan ne ban kentu leng ba kenika lan pathai kubol ma electric media ya ka PHE department namar ngi nomla ban len ba kajing bhala ne jisiu jong surang kasyong sahaki pipelines kilong ki bakum no tigido ki benda hang ti po jan mathe sensitive kedan ke leakage ya ka ba ketika na PHE le si ngala ban ong ba kam shim la pej ba ni pat ki benda kamut ketuk surang ya ka bangi ki nong shong shong mau lai ngila kemen le si tang si por kan ne ada kayu lat ke ban kesam ne ban ya lembat surang tinggi kentu ya katana PHE bas ngoma ba pin pej ba lembat department jong pi ya ki kontraktor ki baterai ba keno no kam ke baterai ki de ban long complete bat ki de ban long ni lanis kan long ka ba kanum kita ya ka surang jong peludi tinggal ikran ini bentar tika nak liang jong u asset engineer ulah pular ba kam no la syam tiau ngin sasdang no ika kam bat pendap no tika bentar ka ba ni phai ha ketika surang mongro ya ka ba kawan nanti na po mau kenro di hantu po PC hoi mana ni kelihatan ki complain ni pangkating tray ya ka ba kala penlong yo ba la ni kinong ni citawai no tu ban ma di kumpum mat kita terkan di mentang lay ban krem biang bat i di lay thu ba ya ni surang hang tei ro kadang gajing ya takhu bat kan ni kawai pat department di lai kren bar kumdum no ya kan ro pendap no bat ya kan gajing trai kum dei rujuk kontraktor dei duwe kontraktor bat ya kete lo kren sai ngi ban nado ketika lat sankia an pendap ban siang ya sudah hado hang ne hapo yu mani presbyterian molai moro de kini gajing trai ya ka bangi kmi lenti lembaga jemput din kajongi bat lembaga jingkha jong ni ka department ngit ba ka snong mulai kan sayo ban yo ya kesurak ke bawah hapo kini tayo ki banwan ni ada berai banwan tin lane jongi ngimdon eting isu kentu ya ki kontraktor khabar pinsang me kan semua ban tray sani lane ban ai te quality of work kade ban dan lembaga jingkha kam jati.
So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.